Hey there, boys and girls. This is your salty Alaskan Rambo. Yeah, look at what's going on. I wish people would open up their eyes a little more. I wish people would realize that they've been living in instant gratification so long that it caused serious mental apathy. It's true. Look around. Look around. I know not everyone lives in the rural part of Alaska or any parts of America. There's lots of rural areas. It seems like we're all under rule, though. It has been that way for decades, cloaked in capitalism. Yeah, no. Everyone had to have this. Everyone's got to have that. We're all guilty of these things. We're all guilty of it. It's no it's no big surprise. It's no big to me it's no surprise. It's no surprise that this all happened because I was told I was crazy. Still got people telling me, "Oh, there's something wrong with you." It's like, yeah, I fucking see what is all the time. Never needed that American dollar, never needed fucking no currency. The currency of life and reality is barter and trade. And that's how it used to be. I have this service that I could provide. I have this skill set because I'm born with it, or it was passed down to me through generations of all these skill sets. Everyone has these awesome skill sets. In reality, everyone, you right here, you watching this, yeah, you have a skill set that is helpful to the entire world, that is helpful to your immediate surroundings, your community, these suburbs and all these concrete jungles and all the Stepford Wives fucking neighborhoods and all this fucking stucco homes and fucking all this bullshit. And it's all fake. And then everyone's stressed out all the fucking time trying to make their rent or their mortgage. It's like, yeah, it's like the American dream. Just consume, consume, consume. It got lost. The real American dream got lost. It got lost in Yonkers. Long time ago. Yeah. Holy biscuits. Uh sometimes I really really wonder how people are going to react. There's a lot of shame out there. A lot of people with shame. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Shame because of realizing what was what was going on all the time and then finally figuring it out and then feeling like a dickhead because you bought into all the lies and all that shit. Don't worry about it, folks. Don't worry yourself about that. Just own it. Fucking own it. And get over it and move forward. And do something moral and right in your lives. We're all guilty of being asleep, loving instant gratification. I love our fossil fuels. I love loud pipes. I love mudding. I love fucking being able to just go down and buy a beer because goddamn, I drink way more than I could produce at home myself. with my own little microbrewery going on and making wine and shit. It's like, damn, I'm too busy taking care of pickling our vegetables and everything for the winter and harvesting and going to other gardens because they got a lot more because that's what they do. Everyone has been so caught up in playing and all this instant gratification. It's wonderful, wonderful to go on vacation. It's wonderful to feel that freedom of, hey, I can afford to do this, in this fake monetary system we got. It's not backed by gold and silver anymore, but it was fun. It is fun. It's fun to be able to travel and do all these things. I mean, we have all this technology. It's awesome. But it's also detrimental at the same time because it builds so much apathy in people's minds and in their physical sense. Western civilization, here in America, I'm Alaskan and I see it all over the fucking place. Remember growing up, you didn't see any obese people, really. Well, as far as me growing up where I did, there's always the husky kid, husky boy, husky girl. There's always that. We always got that. I find that a balance in nature, okay? It's just like, and I've seen those people that were husky that I grew up with, just a couple of them. They grew up to be some beautiful motherfucking people. Very beautiful people. Blow supermodels and all this shit out of the water. Beautiful people. But most of us were all very slender. Our parents were slender. There wasn't very many obese parents where I grew up because we were all busy and doing real things. I.e., growing a garden. Everyone worked. There's usually mom at home. My mother, oh my God. The baked goods that I had growing up with, desserts, everything was fresh, home cooked. We grew things in the yard. My mom used to fucking want to paddle my ass for fucking eating turnips and all that. I love all those root greens. All those root greens like beets and radishes and turnips and rutabagas and Studebakers. Well, Studebaker's carb, but man, I like those too, man. And good old Woody with the surfboard attached to it and go get some waves. Shit, we do that here in Alaska. They're really fucking cold water. So you gotta put on a suit, man, so you can enjoy it before you get hypothermia within, 5, 10, 15 minutes because, adrenaline has a lot to do with it. Mental state has a lot to do with how much you can endure when you're in a good mental state. And when you're in a good mental state, you're in survival without even needing to be in survival mode. It's good times. Good times. Your mind over matter. But you got to take care of your secondary brain, your probably your first brain. Well, I mean, your first brain's right here. Your gastrointestinal brain, your GI tract, yeah, you got to take care of that too. Can't be eating this McDonald's bullshit. Can't be eating Arby's. All this crap. It's like I'm not trying to put down businesses for doing business, but people make the choice. What I find very revolting about it all is if you're going to choose to fuck up your life physically, medically, everything because of the choices you make, it's on you. Don't play the fucking victim. Don't be the victim. All this victim mentality and all this shit, it's like, we've all been through some harsh times and stressful times and everything. Like, what the balls, man? Get over it. Move fucking forward. Learn from the experience. Don't keep repeating it, because this is what's going on right now. This is history repeating itself. 1930s through the 40s, all over again. The 1920s, all over again. 1910 on up, all over again. Civil rights movements. Martin Luther King Jr. Like, seriously. And then we got this fucking person we're supposed to call our leader, president, chief of staff. He's like the chief of everybody. Not me. Not me. No one's chief in my life except for me. I make a choice. We have a constitution that protects all of freedom on this northern continent. The United States of America. I'm Alaskan. I used to down the United States, the lower 48 as we call it. Always loved Hawaii. I love going there. I can't wait to go back someday. That doesn't look like that's ever going to happen again. I'm glad I got to take my wife there, and we got married, and we have wonderful kids. We had a great time. You know, it'd be nice to be able to go places without all this fear-mongering and face diaper bullshit. And people, you want to go out there and get the fake jabberoo. You want to go get that experimental shit pumped into your arm or your butt. Go right ahead. I'm totally against it. I won't do it. And don't send anyone to my door. Because you're going to be met with the Biden shotgun. Yeah. And that's another stupid thing about our 2A rights and all that. You know, our Second Amendment actually is to protect our First Amendment rights. Which is, you have every right to protect yourself no matter what. You can't be told what to do with your body as an individual. That's our freedom. I was born that way. I never needed a piece of parchment. And neither did you. Neither did anyone on this planet. What it comes down to is all these monarchies and this kings and queens and royal robes and fucking thrones and everything. And people bowing down to it over intimidation and fucking nonsense. I believe in law and order. Really do. You have to have it because not everybody is honorable. If everyone was honorable, we wouldn't have a court system. We wouldn't have a legal system. We wouldn't have a police system because everyone lived in a utopia with honor, nobility, truth, logic, common sense. But that's not the way it goes because there's always someone out there that's hungry, fucking hungry for power and dictatorship and want to dictate their ideas, their ideology onto you. And the problem with that is there's too many people that bought into ideologies that were very detrimental to their health and our offspring. And what's really sad is the indoctrination that has happened in our school systems and everything. I pray for all these kids I want to smack a lot of parents. I want to smack the fuck out of a lot of parents. You want me to identify, we gonna get all woke? We gonna get all woke up in this motherfucker? We gonna get all crazy? Shit, I identify as a fucking man bear that speaks English and a few other languages, and I'll just smack your fucking head off your shoulders. Can't get in trouble for that. I identify as a bear. Well, yeah. Humans intermingling with bears sometimes isn't good. So, I mean, what is honorable, what is noble, and what is respectable, and what is fucking real? Truth, logic, and common sense, folks. That's where it's at. Think for yourself. Don't buy into these narratives. Don't be like, oh yeah, be one of the group. How much? Don't you want to be an individual? Don't you want to think for yourself? Don't you want to feel that empowering embrace of spirituality within yourself, that you can do anything on your own and don't need anyone else? I really thought that was just common sense. Like, that's what everyone would really want. Not seeing it. Not seeing it much. But there's a lot of us out there. We just go about our days and we don't fuck around, we don't fuck off, and we don't fucking care. Until it's knocking at your door. But this shit right here, if we don't do something, we're going to lose everything. And it will be fight or flight. And that's not the type of mechanism I want in our world for our Mother Gaia, our nature. There's already too much negativity. There's already too much of this electron fucking flowing. I'm sitting here. I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the fucking problem right here, talking on this device. But using the capabilities as a pro to try and get the word out and point you in directions of reality. You want some receipts. You want some good stuff. I'm not a biased person. There's either right or wrong. There's no gray fucking area. There is no, you could steal $950 worth of merchandise and it's okay. No, right and wrong. This socialist society we've been living in, this communist society we've been living in, cloaked in capitalism, everyone's a fucking sleep. Not seeing the real picture because they're too caught up in their mortgages and their fucking car payments and fucking trying to keep up with the Joneses next door and your concrete jungles and your fucking suburbia and urban areas. All fucking Stepford Wives bullshit. Who makes the best cupcakes at the fucking goddamn Girl Scouts rallies? It's like, it's about the Girl Scouts and the kids, not you fucking bitches. Dudes, grow the fuck up. Vanity is your vanity doesn't fucking matter when it comes to reality of fucking feeding your family and taking care of what's real. You go without power, you go without running water, you go with all that fucking, most people, they don't even know how to boil fucking water. I've seen plenty of it. It's pretty fucking pathetic what has gone on. It's like, fuck, go get yourself another Oscar Mayer fucking wiener. Get some more Bar S fucking hot dogs and fucking see how that fucking treats you. Drink some more fluoride. All the power to you. You want to fucking keep pumping that chloride and that chlorine and all the city waters and little town water. So we got that shit in Soldotna, Alaska here. We got it in Kenai. What the fuck is an acceptable level of lead and arsenic and fucking all this other shit in your water? Yeah, and you city fucking dwellers drinking all that fucking reconstituted fucking sewer water. You're drinking your fucking neighbors and your apartments and your condos and your fucking homes in suburbia and everything all hooked into the city water fucking supplies and all this shit. You're just drinking everyone else's fucking piss and shit. Reconstituted and reverse osmosis fucking, ooh, we got spring water. Yeah, fucking Coca-Cola suck my nuts, dude. Seriously? Oh, it's Dasani. Well, it's Coca-Cola. They're just taking, then you think they're actually going out to some mountain and fucking producing this water and shit? Oh, no. Oh, no. They're all for New Green Deal and climate change and all this shit as they're fucking pumping you out with bottles of fucking water. There's two things in life that I always told myself that I'd never buy: pussy and water. It's your salty Alaskan Rambo out.